Okay, I'm back. I've got all my supplies ready. Now, Jelly and we roasted some marshmallows by the fire today, and our project has to do with campfires and roasting marshmallows. How fun is that? So, you're gonna locate in your packet a sheet of blue paper, two foamy hands, a brown piece of paper with two logs and a stick on it. You guys see that very well? Two logs and a stick. And then you're going to find a red sheet of paper with nothing on it. That's your mystery sheet of paper. The last thing you are going to locate is a cotton ball. I wonder what we're going to do with this. Okay. And then don't forget about your name tag. I would like you to trace your name. I'm going to move past that really quick, and I'm going to go right to writing my name on the paper. Okay? So grab out whatever writing utensil you would like to use. Mrs. Bose is going to use a crayon today. And I think I've decided I'm going to use red. Red. Because red reminds me of fire. So I'm going to start over here. I'm going to pull down and make my mountain peaks. Robert, can you adjust the light over there? See if you can. It says Mrs. Bose. B. O. That's better. A. S. Mrs. Bose. Okay. Now, let's take a look. Now, once again, I did some prepping. I didn't want you guys to have to wait for me to cut everything. I cut out one log, but I have two more logs to cut. Now, on one of them, you only have to cut one side. So let's start with that one. I'm going to stand up so you can see because that sun is coming through those shades and it's making it a little difficult. So here we go. I'm going to start here and I'm going to put my blade on the line. And I'm going to keep my thumb up when I cut. When I cut. See how I keep moving? This is really narrow. And my hand is getting in the way. So I'm making sure that as I cut, I'm moving my hand away from my blade. Now, let me just finish my snip here. Mrs. Bose is trying to hold on to the piece of paper at the same time, so I'm sorry if you guys couldn't see that very well. So there's that. Now, I've got this little piece right here that I could snip off. Now, I want you to take your scissors and I want you to put them on that line. And I want you to put it to the end. Can I see that? You see that? And I'm going to snip. Close it until I reach the end of that line. There's one cut. Now the next one. My blade is as long as my line. And now I'm going to close it. There's the end of my stick. So I've got one log, one stick. And now I have one log. And I started this one. Here we go. Let's finish cutting out this third piece of wood. A stick is just smaller than a log. There we go. Now, all my wood is cut out. I have something else for you to try. I'm going to sit back down here. Remember that mystery sheet of red paper that I showed you? This is to trace your hand on, but Mrs. Bose's hand is too big for this. So I put a bigger piece up, and you can try to trace it on your own and see how you do, or you could ask for some help from your adult or a big brother and sister. So you're just going to follow along my hand. It's kind of fun. I'm pushing against my fingers a little bit, and it's helping me with the outline. There, I outlined my hand. Now, I even started this. I have to tell you, I even started this with my cutting because I don't want you guys sitting through so much cutting. You guys can do your project on as much time as you want. You can take your time. So if you get tired, it's okay to come back to it. So Mrs. Bose has cut out her thumb. She has cut out the pointer finger. Now I'm going to come back down to where the paper, my fingers meet my hand. And I'm going to go up that line. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of this extra paper because it's in my way. I actually have a little tear because it's in my way. Now I'm going to go around my finger. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to keep my eye on the project and make sure that I'm not in your way to see. I come down to that V again, snip. Now I could snip down to where I snipped before on this other finger. I could just follow this line all the way down until I reach where my finger meets my hand. There. That was pretty simple, wasn't it? Now I can round out this finger. Now you guys, Mrs. Bose had to keep her finger pretty small, her hands pretty tight together to be able to stay on the paper, but you guys might be able to spread your hands out like the foam hands that I showed you. I'm going to do this cut here on the other side of my little finger. Plop. There we go. Last cut for my hand. Now, what is your guess on what these hands are going to be? Don't tell me. I want to see if your guess is right. Keep it to yourself. So, I'm going to put my blue piece of paper back up on here, and I'm going to do it so it's long and skinny. Long and skinny. And then I'm going to take my red hand, and I'm going to apply some glue to it. So, remember how we pull our glue up and we stick it just above the level of the white hard plastic? And now I'm going to run that glue right around my hand. I'm going to do, it might be easier to pull up on the fingers, because I have a feeling if I try to pull down, see how it bends it? So if I pull up towards the tip or the end of my finger, it makes it much easier. Now are my hands going to get a little messy? Yeah, but that's okay because your hands wash, right? And now I'm going to take this red handprint. Now Mrs. Bose's hands are really big, so I'm going to move it to the tip top. There's that. That actually are, those fingers are going to be the flames on my fire. Now, next you are going to take your two hands, your yellow and your orange. This is going to be part of your fire too, because flames usually are orange and yellow and red, and sometimes even blue. Oh, we don't have blue here though. So here we go. Now remember how Mrs. Bose is going to pull down, because if I try to pull up, it's going to bend on me. So pull down on the fingers. There we go. Nice and goopy, goopy, goopy. And now I'm going to come up to my paper and I'm going to put my flame. There's my next flame. Is it kind of looking like a fire? Maybe. And here's my next one. I'm going to pull down on the fingers. Get it nice and goopy. See how goopy that is? I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put that there. Ooh. There we go. Those are the flames of my fire. But I'm not done yet, because remember, my log, my stick, I gotta put those pieces on. So, I want you to start with your big piece. Your big piece. And now, when you glue, if you glue this side, that's the side is gonna go down to the paper, and you're not gonna see the lines that make it look like a piece of wood. So I want you to glue the side that doesn't have any black lines. So here we go. Mrs. Bose is going to make it goopy. I'm going to pull. I'm going to get it right along the edges. There we go. And now I'm going to come up to my paper. There's my log. There's my log. I have one more. This one's smaller. This one's smaller. This one's larger. This one's smaller. Oh. Let's glue the back side of that, watching out for those lines, making sure that I'm not putting glue on the side with the black lines, making it goopy everywhere so I make sure that it fits. And here I go. I'm going to go to my fire. I'm going to put it like that. That's looking like a pretty nice campfire, isn't it? Now, find your stick, because this is going to be your marshmallow roasting stick. It's my favorite part of camping, is roasting the marshmallows. And your cotton ball is going to be your pretend marshmallow. Please don't eat these. They do not taste good. So, grab out your glue again. And you're gonna make your stick all goopy. Get all ends of your stick covered so that it will stick down. I got it. Now I'm gonna pretend that I'm holding that marshmallow roasting stick. I kind of want it over the flames. Now you can decide how you want to put this. How do I want to put this? I could try to find a way that makes it look how I like it. I think I'm gonna stick it like this. I like that. That's my idea. What's your idea? Now I can add the marshmallow. Now if I try to put glue on the marshmallow, it's gonna make my glue stick all fuzzy with cotton. So I'm gonna come up to this portion where the V looks like the letter V up here on my stick, and I'm gonna put some glue up above that. I'm gonna make it good and goopy so I can make sure that my cotton ball sticks. Now I'm gonna put my pretend marshmallow right there. And there you go. There's your campfire. There's your campfire. Now you could do some details down here if you want. I don't know. Maybe you could draw some grass. It's your project. You can decide what you want to do, because your ideas are great, right? So there we go. There is our campfire with our marshmallow. I hope you had fun. I will see you in a little bit. All right, bye.